getting started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Here starts. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. He has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He gets a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Second down carry for Achane. Still has some space inside the 35. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him 32 on that play. And the Lions have a first down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here starts. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's dropping back to throw. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! This is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing a 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Picked up at the 38. He runs it up to midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Start from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that sets up 2nd and 5. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Achane running right. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Achane will not score. The defense holds and stops him short that goal line. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 1-yard line.
Running for it, it's Achane. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Bears nothing. Chris Boswell sends a kickoff.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Let's go. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to throw. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one finds his man, Ingram. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. He gets loose down the right side. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
On the gun, here's Dart. Into the hands of Harrison. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Bears nothing. Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80, 65, 79 Broncos. Go, Lee. Go. 18 guard. 18 guard.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking a shot deep here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Savon Rebel with the pick. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 19-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We'll return you to Detroit right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
Half the 60. Half the 60. 18. Pioneer.
Darts back to throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. They really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
They're on the 46-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They send the tight end in motion. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Screen here for Williams. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Going left side, Williams with it. And working a couple yards past the line. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the 2nd down snap. We've got a screen to the running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air on 3rd and long. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Bears 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside. On the 30.
So on the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Running left side by Jefferson. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
H.N., a first down carry. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. On the move, past the 40. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
16 yards. And the Lions.
On play action with Dart. Harrison secures this left side. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Ready up.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Here we go. Go.
Darts out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Point after up and good for Boswell. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Bears 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Running back motions right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught by Williams. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing it on second down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And 6 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now a fourth down, staring right at him.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fields this at the 19. Inside the 30. And no offense needed as they take the return all the way back for the touchdown. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? Playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down now. They need 7. Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught by McLaurin. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's on target to Pierce. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going to throw it again. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go now. Prep roll 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Pass play coming here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80. 19. 19.
Darts back to throw. That's completed right side. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Bears calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
19 Tiger.
Throwing now off the play action. Rolling out to his left. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
Here goes Dart to the air. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Bison, 19 Lions.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Damian Pierce now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Making a throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. And they send them back in motion right. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Let's go. 19, take up.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Out down by Savon Revel.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready? 70, Timberwolf. 19, Lion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, Warrior, 70.
I'll throw for it. This is Ingram working the left side. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Let's go now.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Shoves one away. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
On 3rd down, here's Garindo. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 yards.
The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Hawk 70, 18, Pioneer. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll go. Here's Darts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Back to pass on second and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 21.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And no luck. The Lions there to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Going on first down. It stops. This one quickly to Harrison. And they get this down to the 28. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good. Lions.
On first down. Here's Starks. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
H-Chan to the right. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Reload.
First down, and they go right back to it. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Your start now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go.
Handoff running left. It's H-Chan. And they take this in for the score. The Lions make it a 16-point ball game. Devon H-Chan with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. throw to begin this drive. Complete. It's Ingram. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offensive line fast.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. That's incomplete left side. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now they face second down.
It's now second and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Back now, pressure coming. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Man in motion here. Man in motion, out of the slot. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Second and 10, back to throw. So this one on the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. They work against the blitz. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Lions will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus on those defenders. They influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it deep downfield. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Chan gets it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Chan again on second. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after the second-yard gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
And the Lions first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Chan.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he...
And he will score. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead.
Bears 21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Lion. 60 Vice.
They go with Williams on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Set. Go.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Big alert. Big alert. Check out.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they pick him off again! And the Lions have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Under the gun this time. Here's Dart. Harrison secures this left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 26-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Yards on the play.
Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the red zone now. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions keep running away with this. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Going after up and good for Boswell. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
53. Bears 21.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their... Out of the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Blitz. 70 Lions.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Running right side by McLaurin. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Bears first
To throw here on first down. Gets this one to Pierce. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second down, looking for options. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Third down from the gun. That's on target to Pierce. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
9 yards.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bears.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Hurt! Track him 60.
Smith and Jigba going in motion right.
19, Tiger. 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, third and long. That's caught by Williams. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Desperation time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first and 10, here's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Third down run from Achane. Good running. Rips off about 7. They're still short. Fourth down coming up. Looking quickly here.
On the tackle. A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And he won't even come close to getting back to the line here. No shot at converting. This is going to be a turnover on downs. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Ready?
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Winston, first and 10. He completes it in traffic. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Bears. First down. A gain of 15.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5.
Ready?
Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Rubin's got another one. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And no, they faked it! They tried a trick play, but it's blown up. That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60, go.
One play action with Darts. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Offense to the line fast. Darts back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 yards. And the Lions first down.
18,
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Darts. Short pass brought in. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions very close to an 11th win this season. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Pass to 60.
They'll go. Here's Darts. Going all the way to the end zone here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 22. Follow.
Running back sent in motion.
Green, triple team. Green, triple team.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Ready? Ready to go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Ready? 125. Easy. Easy.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Trying to push deep downfield. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
With the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Yet again, it's Jefferson. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 6th scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights.
66.
And the Lions continue adding on to that lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Stop.
Here's Winston to the air. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Broncos. This is out at least a few yards behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. it's 1